So good morning, good morning. I'm happy to be back with this wonderful group and just talking about how we can actually try and really find those potential sellers utilizing social media. Right? Because with the Google ad, if you think about that, what are you trying to do? Whenever we're in social media in general, the idea with social media is that, and I can tell you, because the entire time I'm in Europe, this thing was glued to my hand for a multitude of reasons. Number one, pictures, right? I'm taking pictures everywhere. It's your camera. Number two, directions. Where the heck am I? Half the time I didn't know, but I had my GPS, right? Restaurant recommendations right here. What is the best restaurant in Vienna? Like, we use this thing for everything. It's like our lifeline. And people are on their social medias. Now, if you notice, I didn't post anything on my social media. If any of you were disappointed, I'm sorry. But the other thing is, I feel like we as realtors are so open to the public. Anyone can look up our home address. Do I really want to post that I'm off in Europe with my whole family and they can see my home address? To me, that's like, go rob my house while I'm gone. So I don't know, maybe I'm a little cynical. I'm from New York, right? But I just want to say there's so much that people use their phone for all the time. And the information is so incredible if only we use it for the ways that we can. So if you think about it, people are constantly looking at their phone for information. Now, the Google ads that go through, those things are all about trying to entice people, right? So if you want to get into the Google ads, having people help you, hey, Stace, write Google ads, it's really more about enticing them. And that's why new construction works the best. So if you're really interested in increasing your business with buyers, this is what you got to do. Where's your feeder market, right? Who is moving here and why? Now, we can't talk about the bad weather because it's finally nice up north, right? I mean, not in Europe right now, but well, apparently it's nice now that I've left. But that this is a time up north when people are actually enjoying it. They have about 3 months or so where they can actually enjoy the weather, right? It's actually May's crust, really. It's June, July, and August that are the nicest up in New York. But so, you can't really be about the weather, but if they're thinking of making a life change before the kids go back to school, now's the time they got to do it, right? So you have to put together the messaging. That's the first thing you've got to think about. So if you want to get a buyer also has to sell. So if you want to get a seller, oftentimes you need to kind of think of both messaging. Sometimes the seller message gets the buyer message gets the seller. But either way, you can get both. Does that make sense? Because you kind of have both, and they usually have to sell something to buy something. Now, let's go back to the buyer side, and then we're going to delve into the sell side. So if you think about, okay, what would make them want to move today? Well, great. You may be enjoying your lifestyle in New York, but if you're thinking, or wherever you're coming from, right? Think about our feeder markets. But if you're thinking about moving, and if you have kids, family, now's the time to do it before they get settled in before next year, right? While they're on vacation, come fly and buy. Who's thought about a fly and buy program? Do we all know what a fly and buy program is? Okay, fly and buy means that you fly down, see the homes. If you buy one of the homes, you get a credit at closing to cover the cost of your airlines. Could be up to $1,000, $2,000, whatever you decide. Oftentimes we've used that, I've always used that in the builder to try to entice people to come down. Now, if you're trying to get a buyer lead, do you have to be working for a seller for that? No. Could you make it a caveat with a star, and under the comments put the asterisk based on the price of the home that they get a certain dollar value credit? If the home is this value, they get 500, this value 1,000, this credit. You can do that. You can do it on social media. You just have to state in comments below what that looks like. But you yourself, as a buyer's agent, if you will, could offer your own fly and buy, couldn't you? I mean, would it be worth your while to give someone a $500, $1,000 credit on a closing if they came down and bought a $600,000 home? All day long, right? So you can be just as creative, can't you? I'm just saying. So think about some of these things. I know it's time, now's the time to try it. Why not vacation with the kids in the area you think you might want to live? And if you choose to purchase one of the homes that we see, guess what? We'll credit you back for your airfare up to asterisk. You like that? These are the kinds of enticing ads on an Instagram feed, on a Facebook feed that will get people to click.
Would that be incorporated in the buyer's contract? When we have a buyer, then we have the contract, just have to incorporate that.
You put it under additional terms. Yeah. It's a credit that you're going to do, and we'll do a credit letter. It's very simple. It's very clean. There's nothing wrong with it. But I don't know about you guys. If it's a lower price, it's maybe a $500 credit. If it's a higher price, it's a $1,000 credit. It's an airfare. How much is airfare for a whole family of 4 or whatever, It's up to. You make it up to, It doesn't have to be a ton of money. We give credit for a billion things, don't we? So this is just an idea of thinking outside the box to make people click, because that's the one thing. Everywhere I looked, all over, everybody had this in their hand and they're looking and they're scrolling. And we need to catch their eye before they keep scrolling. And I don't know about you, but I think that would make someone stop. Right? So it's the short, sweet, interesting messaging that makes someone stop and click. It can't be long. It can't be a lot of words. It can't be complicated. Anything that needs explanation goes in the comments below. Right? It can't be in there. Plus, we all know that Facebook will not let you put it into the pictures, but you could put a little bit in the video. If you made a little video, like a, infographic video, where you have the pictures and then you have a little words, you can do that. Not too many words, because Facebook will ding you on that. How many words, Claire? Do we know how much Facebook lets you do? I don't either, but it's not a lot. But you could say, want a vacation and check out your new home too? Why not do it on me, or something like that? It could be very short and sweet to the point, right? We know how important your next move is. Come try with that, or something,
Like a title and a short description.
Right. A snippet.
Yeah.
And the rest of it goes, you can put some on the top, right, and about the post, and the rest of it goes in the comments below. Don't put any of the hoopla data in up top. It all goes in the bottom. Anybody have any other ideas about ways that you could get a buyer? What other things would people want to know about that's happening during the summer? Brightline opened, right? Everyone tell me that Brightline opened?
Yes.
All right. So you could be doing some really cool things about Brightline. You're in Miami, or you're flying to Miami, you want to come up to Orlando. Brightline now offers, and get a train ride on me. A ride and buy. But it's true. Especially if you work at foreign market, guys. Foreign nationals, God help us all, they love Miami. But they all want to come to Disney with the kids, don't they? Right? And how much better not to have to rent the car and blah, blah, blah. They could take the Brightline out. Pretty nice. So these are things, how many people know about that? Nobody. I don't know what happened, but has anybody even seen any advertisement about it? I mean, it's ridiculous.
But it's on the news, like when they see it.
I mean, the tourists aren't watching our news, right? So if you think about it, this could be huge for us to use as advertisement, right? These are the things that could be enticing that nobody else is talking about. Just one other way. I don't believe it goes to. Is it a 3 hour?
Yeah. Really? It's like 3 hours.
Because they have a few stops.
Because
like
they have
4 stops.
It's fast, but they have a few stops. But like we drive to Miami, we'll look down to Homestead, and it's like a 4-hour drive. So yeah.
Well, listen.
Save on the tolls.
Yeah, save on the tolls.
Frustration. Who drives that drive? It's horrible. That traffic is awful.
Well, you can appeal to families, right? Like we consider
Yeah.
it with our kids. there's like restrooms, they can spread out, their blanket, their movie, your mom and dad, you don't have to be reaching back the car every 5 seconds, you know? And
Let me
then
tell you.
your pets. also.
Yeah, we just went
can
all over Switzerland and Vienna on trains. It was awesome. You know what, how great, you don't have to worry about parking, you don't have to worry, you just hop in the train, you put your stuff and you just ride. It was great, amazing, super easy. So, I mean, these are things you got to think about.
Or just make like a piece, just explaining exactly what is the bright line, where you take the bright line, you know, just
No,
like.
wouldn't
give us more
Exactly, too much information. Short, sweet, to the point. Europe has had it for years, we finally have it too. You know,
Mhm.
short, sweet, to the point. But again, it's about making it enticing. Okay, what else is happening? Well, we know that Epic Orlando's not opening till what? Is it 2024 or 2025 now? Anybody know? Epic Orlando, Epic Universal, Epic Orlando, excuse me. Epic Universal's opening. I think it's 2020. I don't know if it's 2024 or 2025. I don't remember. Yeah. But these are the things. So anything new that has come, that is opening, anything new, like obviously, if you're like Laura and Stacy, they're talking about WEC. They're talking about the new things that WEC has going on, right? So, you know, anything new that's happening in our market, we want to talk about that, right? To share all the awesome things. But Brightline's huge here, right? So that's a big thing. All right. So that's, I think, enough about buyers, unless anybody else wants to talk more about buyers. Because you know how I feel about buyers. No, just kidding. Buyers are fine. But now let's think about sellers. There's a couple things we got to look at when we think about it from a seller's perspective. Number one, why do people not want to sell right now? Interest rates, right? Maybe they don't want to sell their home because they're afraid. Why would they want to get into another price, and they don't want to lose what they had on their current home? Well,
Carrie, I think they're confused. I think people are confused about what is happening. And so because they feel
So-
uncertain about it, that's like what I'm hearing a lot right now.
so those can be pieces that you can do for resources where you can explain some things that are happening. But what if you want to get people enticed to purchase, you've got to give them an overwhelming reason of why they'd want to. So this is where I'm going to go to new construction. Okay. My suggestion is go to all the new construction you got going on around you. Find out, they have deals going on, guys. They have deals. They're doing rate buy downs. They are doing a lot of things to entice people to move, because just as we notice that people are a little bit concerned about making that move, who do you think really notices? I'm getting more sheets, inventory sheets from builders today than I've ever gotten in a long time. That is good for us. So we need to be the experts and really create a little database for yourself in your area, in the type of niche that you want to work, and create a relationship with an on-site in that area, in that community, right? And you want to find out the best deals that they have going on. What are the best value propositions they have? If somebody moved in there today, how does it benefit them living in that brand new home versus their older home? Okay, I can tell you right now, their cost of living is less today because of the way they're building than when they built it. Those are things the on-sites know. You have to know to ask them that, right? So yes, how about the fact, now if you're going to talk about that, now let's talk about the fact, how many people need to buy a home but they just want to rent? Okay, so what if we can give a double message? Why sell your home? Why not rent it and move into a brand new home? There are people who, in the right price point that we care about, that can qualify for another home if their current home is rented, right, Maria?
Yeah.
So we rent out their current home, that way they don't lose the interest rate that they had, right? And we put them in a brand new home where the builder is going to give them all sorts of incentives on the new interest rate. And they're going to get all the beautiful things about buying new. How does anybody like that idea? See, we've got to provide the solution. The solution is, one, we have to tell them there are so many people right now that they can't afford to, to find anything that they want because there's no homes to rent. Have you ever thought about taking your home and making it an investment so that you continue to keep that awesome interest rate, use it as an equity opportunity for yourself, right? And now move into a beautiful brand new home? Who is talking about that? Nobody. That's the messaging. So we could do it through slides. Step one, find a brand new home, beautiful, get the deals in the builder. Step two, easily rent out your home to keep and turn it into a cash cow for yourself. Step three, move into your new home and have a piggy bank too, right? I mean, this could be a 3-slide thing. Very simple. For more help and more information, contact us. You like it? Okay. So what you've got to do are a couple things. One, we got to find out from Maria Smith, who's sitting right here with us, some really great information about also just some knowledge if people happen to have an FHA, if they do want to sell, if people can assume it, if we want to do that. I don't know that we want to do any of that, but
Well, the first step I would tell them, because a lot of times they have a ton of equity,
yeah.
is slap a home equity line on the current house that you're in.
Ah,
Because once it turns into a rental, you no longer have access to all that equity.
ooh,
So,
step
and
one.
You've got, let's say, $250,000 of a home equity line sitting there that you can use to buy the new house.
Step one, slap a home equity. Love it. Well, no, step one. Actually, step one, slap the home equity because you don't pay for it unless you use it.
No, you just sit there.
Step two, go shopping and have some fun. See all these awesome new communities and what they're willing to do for you. Step three, find somebody who can love to live in your home and create a cash cow for yourself. And step four, you move in with your piggy bank too.
Well, and the good thing about doing it this way, you're controlling when you move,
Yep.
because when the builder's ready, you'll be ready. It's
Yeah.
easy to rent it. You're not moving twice, you're not.
Exactly. You're not going through the hassle and you're not selling it. So you're increasing your portfolio. You are becoming a real estate investor and you're getting an upgrade, right? It's all the same thing. I think it sounds great. But you guys, if you're going to be doing that, this could be a campaign that you run. So you do a little story explaining, want to buy in this market. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3, or 3, 4, 5. How many steps are in our step, right? And you create a little video, a little movie about what those simple steps are. And then each time we do a little bit more information about step one. Contact Maria for more information. Step two, some of the best deals in new home construction. Imagine this community, but we don't tell what the communities are. These communities on the west side are offering blah, blah, blah. These communities over here are offering, but we don't tell them where the communities are. They have to reach you to get that information. We entice them. It's out there, but it's like you give a little, but not too much, right? And then 3, everything's in your time, to your point. You don't need to move until you are ready. So you build your home to your thing, and then we find you the perfect renter, put the renter in there, if they want to self-manage or get a management company, best up to them. We don't go into that whole process. And then step 4, they get to go ahead and have this whole wonderful thing where they now are an investor as well. You guys like that? So now, how do we find the people that would potentially want to? Now, we have to have the people who would potentially have equity. That's important. If they don't have equity, this is not going to work, right? We need the right kind of people who have the right amount of equity. So how could we find that? Well, we could do that. Oh, let's see. I like this. Oh, thank you. You like buying hotel nights? You can control that better. I don't understand this, Stace. What do you mean hotel nights?
Well, like if I say they want to go to WEC, then I could, you know, I'm good with that hotel and I could be like, I can control to make sure
Yeah.
they're in a good room, that they have stuff in their room, that like it's very protected and it's very controlled. And then they could like promote me as well. And so when they're here, they're gonna think like I'm the best thing ever.
Do you know
Flights, not so
who
much.
has owned the Fly and Buy program, and it proves to be probably their #1 selling feature ever? The Villages.
Where?
The Villages. They've done it for years.
Oh my God, they master that. Are you kidding me? They mastered that.
Exactly. People come down, they rent, they have different packages where they get the golf or the spa or the this or the that. They live the Villages lifestyle and don't think that each and every one of them done end up buying. Right? It's exactly that. It's come try on our lifestyle kind of thing. It works every time because
Yep.
people are like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I want. And then they've captured them because they've got them right on site, right where they want them. It's brilliant. The Villages is like
Very much.
brilliant. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to share my screen. And this is how we're going to find the people, guys, like we always would. We're going to go into MLS and we're going to go into where? Remind. Remind. So if we want to find a community, or even if we know, let's say we knew, for example, if you're on my side of town, we go into Remind. And we know we're looking for a big community. The best thing about Facebook, if you're going to do a Facebook ad campaign or a boost campaign, you're going to do it either way. You can get as many names as you want. Okay, so it doesn't matter. You don't try to do little small communities, you're right. You want to get bigger communities because again, you're going to upload this list. Does that make sense, everybody? And we need to get as many emails, phone numbers, because with Facebook, and let's go into my Facebook. Here's my business suite. Ad campaign. So I'm in business.facebook.com. Now remember, everybody, when you have your Facebook business page and you have an Instagram that is a creator account, both of those accounts can be managed side by side. You see mine? Through your business.facebook.com through the Meta suite. I love that how they switched that. Meta, that cracks me up. But so if you do not have a creator suite, does everybody in here have a creator suite through Instagram? You want to check just to make sure you do?
We do, but it's not part of the team one, so it's not syncing. We can't figure out how to do that.
Are you talking about the professional account?
Not the professional account. It has to be the creator account.
What's the difference?
The professional account will not sync with this, and the professional account, you cannot use the videos and the music.
Creator means like individual.
Nope, it's a professional account as well. There's two. Instagram. So when Facebook got sued by the Department of Justice, they started turning Instagram into a mini Facebook is what happened. And so they keep changing and gelling the types of accounts that they have.
Okay.
So that's when the creator account became very big.
So I'm in here.
So when you go into your Instagram, let's make sure everybody is there. So let's just do Instagram. You hit your little face on the bottom. Then you hit the 3 little dots on the upper right. Then you go to your account.
Your account?
No, hold on. Settings and privacy. No, not settings and privacy. Nope, I lied. I lied. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Sorry. You guys can remember. This is like first day back. I'm still a little off. Okay. All right. Let's see. One more time. Face.
Is it edit profile, Carrie?
No, hold on. Where is it? Shopping cart, sketch settings and policies. Wait a minute.
So it's just under settings. At the top,
Yeah, but mine says
And then
settings and
the-
privacy.
the third one down, should say like creator.
Oh yeah, it is. Mine now says settings and privacy.
Oh,
That's weird. They changed it.
where is it? I don't see it.
At the very top, it should say, after you hit the 3 buttons on the top right,
Right.
then it goes and says settings and privacy.
Right.
Your settings of privacy, really weird, right?
So creator is there already.
And then it should tell you the type of account that you have.
Yeah, Meta.
What does it say?
Oh,
Meta?
Meta.
Meta,
That's
Meta.
a Facebook thing.
Right, that's what I'm saying, but it's not on her. Side.
That's
I
weird.
don't know why. And then you go here.
But it has to be professional account.
No, you want it to be creator. You want to switch to creator.
And the professional one limits.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna change that.
No, don't change it to personal. Let me see. Can you help her?
What I mean? Yeah. So right now it's on creator.
If you pay $14 a month, you can get your blue check mark. That's what that.
Yeah, but I'm a professional. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so.
Yeah, we're gonna get Remind for Equity.
No, so this comes up on creator too.
Yeah,
The professional dashboard, but it'll show you that.
They're both
as a
professional.
creator And as a professional.
Yeah.
You have a creator account.
okay, you already do.
You're
Okay,
already a creator.
let me see what you are, Claudia.
I'm
You're not.
I have a true account connected. So I don't know how.
So this is separate of.
Probably. Okay, so we are creating accounts, so then why don't I have us on there too? You have to link to it.
Did you say?
Hers is in Jersey, but if she's not a.
Okay, good, so you have that.
Yeah.
So weird. I don't know why she's not linked.
It was so hard to just create a back and change my page. I don't have enough parts, so I would have to do it on the cloud.
Yeah.
And I don't have the show account. Where are you connecting it? Creator Suite on Facebook or Instagram?
We're on Instagram.
And it won't let her change to
No, it
professional?
doesn't say.
Maybe it should do. On Facebook, maybe.
I don't know why it's not. It doesn't show it. But you don't, do you see when you go to business at Facebook, the founder that goes there?
Yeah.
Oh, then you are creator. 'cause it wouldn't do
I
that, then
think
you
it
are-
does, yeah, it wouldn't do it.
It's totally random.
Yeah. It should be creator.
Yeah, they won't link. You
It
can
won't
only,
link on Social Bay?
it won't link on
You
business
just go to
meta.
Social Bay, no problem.
Business.facebook.com. See how mine are
That's what you
both
wanted to
showed?
see about?
Hmm?
No, I had.
Because then you can do all of your posting and all of your management right from here.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, where did
It's,
you find it?
For professionals, so you're under a business account right now. Yeah. So. Okay. And switch account type. And you would switch to a creator account. Yes.
What'd you find that under?
Creator. So when you go to settings and privacy,
Yeah,
and then you scroll to like the middle of the page, it'll say for professionals. and you click on business tools and controls. And then it'll tell you switch account type, and then when you click on it. Thank you, you're welcome.
That's weird.
You say switch account type.
Mine's creator.
Oh,
So.
go up. Right here. Yeah, see creator tools.
Oh, I see.
When you hit switch account type, right,
Oh, yeah.
you can tell your creator.
They
you can
moved
switch
it.
to
You
the
see
other
what
one.
happened?
Well, I don't, do you need an update on yours, on your
I don't know.
Instagram?
I don't know.
Cause mine doesn't give me that.
I don't know. Maybe I do.
Oh, my goodness.
So that might be what's going on with ours too. It needs an update in your app store.
A billion things.
And then. No, you're up
No.
to date. What's
Not weird, right?
Huh.
I don't know. Okay. Well, we're all good. We're all creators, I hope. Okay. The most important thing, guys, is whether you use this on Instagram.
One with my face.
Thank you, Kelsey. Appreciate you. Thank you, Claire. Whether we use this on Instagram, we use this on Facebook, we just have to make sure that we want to be the most cohesive that we can be. I personally like to link a lot of this so that way it can go to either, but however you want to do it is irrelevant. We just got to make sure that we're able to use all the tools and resources. And if you're not a creator, you don't get all the tools and resources. So it's important that you know that. Okay, but when you're in here, you can go to ads if you're on the Facebook side. And so you can actually create your ad campaign right from the business suite. So, and it can say right here, see, create ad. And you choose your goal. Now, this is the most important thing because they always set this for likes. Nobody wants likes. Who cares about likes? We want to get leads. So you always have to say that. Where do you want to collect it? Sure, you can collect it on Facebook because they don't give you any other options. And then you have a form that you're going to use so you can create a new form if you want. And this is what is going to be on there. You can create full name, email. You can ask for the phone number if you want. You can ask for some other things, but I'm going to tell you this, the more you ask for, the less likely you are going to get people to fill it in. So I think you're better off if you just ask for the name and email. But if you want to go for the phone number too, that's your call. I just feel like you're also probably going to get a lot of false phone numbers because I know if it were me, I probably would put in a fake number. So, true story. So just so you know. So I usually just do full name and email because everybody's used to giving their email, right? They already know it. You're on Facebook anyway. You can do the form language. If you want to add a question here on the form, you can. You're looking, how long would you like to vacation in Florida? Like, so if you're creating a form that's for a buyer, for a seller, would you love to have an investment and live in a brand new home? You could create that if you wanted to add a little question in here, you could. If it was a pretty benign question like that, I think you'd be okay. If you made it something about, are you qualified? How much money do you want to spend? Okay, no one's answering that and no one's going to fill out your form. All right, so with great power comes great responsibility. Be really careful about what you want to ask them to do. Does that make sense? Because the more you put there, but you could ask a fun question. If you, did have tons of equity from your home, would you want to buy a bigger home or a smaller home? Like I would make it general, not specific, right? Just because the more detailed you get, they start feeling like you're a creeper. I mean, it's true, right? Because like if you said 4 or 5 bedrooms, they're like, do they know I'm in a 4-bedroom? Right? It could be weird, Exactly. But if someone said to you, would you want to get bigger or smaller if you got another home? That's not a bad question. Well, I don't have the kids with me, so maybe I get a smaller home, that kind of thing. That's not like a bad one.
Easy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But do you have to ask a question? Absolutely not. Would you take a vacation if your flights were free? That's a good question. They're only free if you buy those. So, so you got to be careful with that. Okay. Well, but again, it's only free if they buy. And then that could just make people pissy, you know? Okay, then you make your ad creation here. So this is where you put in your preview. So this is how you select, are you going to do a video? What is the headline going to be about, right? You're going to preview what the ad looks like. This is where you're going to put all this in. Are you going to say sign up? This is where the creative is going to go. This is what I want you to really see, the audience. Okay. We are going to create our own custom audience, which is create new. Here we go. And this is one way you could do it through targeting, like Claire was saying right here. This is your targeted, which, you know, do we want a 20-year-old? I don't want an 18-year-old. This is where you can pick your ages, men and women. You could create where they are. So you can hyper target people in New York, people in Ohio, people in California. This is where you can hyper target all that. This is where you could be adding more detailed targeting. Like, for example, they used to have tons of really cool detailed targeting. Financial. Now, this is good if you are going to use this for buyers. And you know, for example, you're going to do, let's say, a golf community. All right. Oh, did they take that? Oh, interest. They still have that here. So you could look here and see sports and outdoors, and you can pick up, let's see, do they still have, yes, they still do. Where's golf? There it is. So you could search for all the people who like golf, who come from New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and do one only about golf communities. That is a good hyper targeted one, right? That is a good way to do it. Now, if that one also has a big swimming pool, and it also has tennis, the community, and the community also has, you know, whatever, then you could also include those things. But again, the more hyper targeted you're going to be, the better off this form of detailed targeting. I personally think the detailed targeting works really well for buyers. Okay. Again, consumer classification. This is a good way to target what countries are from. So if you are going to say target people in Brazil, right? Now, if you're going to do that, you might want to make sure that your ad is also in Portuguese, right? So these are things that you can still do. They didn't take away everything. I think it's interesting that you can target expats that lived in certain countries. Although I don't really know that I'd want to target an expat, because expats usually like to have lived in a foreign country and they may not necessarily want to live here. So I don't necessarily think I would probably go after them. A mobile device user, obviously that's kind of like everybody. Behaviors. They used to have kids and things of those great things. Those are all gone. Kids graduating, childhood kids, they took all that out because of fair housing. Makes me so sad. Oh, wait, maybe not. Family relationships. No, motherhood, child, and parenting. So what they take from here is that things that they search for on their timeline, but we really don't know if they do have those things. Facebook knows. They know if you have kids. They know because they see who your friends are. They know all of that stuff. So we used to be able to pull that in the hyper-targeted section, but now you can't because of the lawsuit, which really stinks. But I think this is pretty cool. Let's say the technology and computers, guys, maybe you're going to do something about Lake Nona, and you want to do something about how Lake Nona is supposed to be this new high-tech community of the future, which I'm still waiting for that to happen, but it's supposed to be. What happened to you call ahead, you go on your online, and they're supposed to pull out all your clothes for you. What store is doing that? Okay, but anyway, that was supposed to be the shopping of the future. When is the future? I'm still waiting. But sports and outdoors, guys, also, let's say you're a big tennis person. You know, you have that huge tennis club over there. Or if you're, you know, into soccer, you have the whole soccer center right over there at Lake Nona. So it depends on what, you know, you're pulling up here, guys. But these are things, again, that I think are very good for buyers. The financial, the income, they're pulling up the top income, 10 to 25%, 25 to 50%, 5% in based on the US. So this is only US information, and how accurate is it? Who knows? Life events are great, but they took away so many, which is really a bummer. But you do have newlywed, recently moved, which we don't care if they've already moved, right? But at least if they've gotten a new job, new relationship, they used to have so many good ones. Parents, all parents, but that doesn't tell us anything because, like, what's the age of the kids? Relationship status means nothing to us. And the type of employer, so this could be really good. Did they take all that away? Oh my gosh, seriously? Oh, we used to be able to pull up certain types of doctors, and oh, that was so much fun. Have you seen that, Claire? They took all that away. Keep clicking and nothing happens now. So sad. I'm gonna cry. Okay,
Still on targeting.
it's still okay.
Yeah.
It's still good. It's not the best. But for buyers, could you see how this could be useful? Right? Okay. Now, for sellers, what we want to do is we want to upload our own custom list, which where did they hide that now? Hold on, let me see. Let's create an audience. It should be right over here. Cancel. Hold on, let's see this. It should be right over, no, close, thank you. All right, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. All right, so let's go back in here. Can we move this up? No, Lord forbid. Okay, so we want to, isn't this clear? Do you know if they've moved where they put upload your list? It used to be right here.
They might have gotten rid of it.
No, don't say that. I'm gonna cry. No. I know we have it through Boost though, but hold on. It's gotta be here. That's
People you choose to target.
that's what I just did.
They won't like you.
No, that's the audience details. Remember, that's where you're picking them. That's what we just did. We used to have upload your own list. Where? Come on, don't tell me you got rid of it.
Maybe it's in the advanced targeting features of the ad manager now.
Let me see. I'm in Ads Manager.
Go back to where you before. In the trade now. Or
That's
the-
what I just hit.
Like the, yeah, that.
This?
Yeah.
It's this
Scroll
again.
down, and it's the detail for advanced targeting features for the ad.
Okay, let's do that. Good catch. Let's see. Let's see if this is where it's hiding.
If it's not there.
I will cry. Let's see. That was the coolest part. If not, guys, we'll have to use Boost, which will go Facebook, Instagram. It will go across all platforms, but let's see. And they have a spreadsheet that they would download that would tell you the type of information that they want you to get, and then the format that you uploaded in. Let's see. Oh, wait, we might have it. Hold on. Custom audiences, lookalike audiences. Audiences, ad account. Create a custom audience. Let's see if it's from here. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, good job. They didn't take it away. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so you have to go under Ads Manager. You say create a custom audience, and you see this customer list. This is the beauty, guys, right here. You say next. Okay. Oh, they're gonna make me add it to my business account again. Yeah. Thank you. Next. Add to business. Okay. Oh my God. Now I have to make some kind of payment before they let me do this. Are you kidding me? Okay, they're gonna make me make a payment. Can I get in as somebody else? Somebody else have this? Can I use yours? You have a Mac? You don't have a Mac? You have a Mac? Can I borrow yours? Do you have a business account?
What?
Business account Facebook?
Yes, I do.
What do you wanna do?
I want to put it up here.
But it's really favorite, but
Okay. Flavia, you have a business account? Oh, it's not a Mac. Who else has a Mac? Do you have a Mac, Claire? Oh, but you have a business account? Probably not yet. Do you have a business account? No? Yeah, no, oh my gosh. Well, it's what I had the connections for.
Integrity. I'm not on it though. I signed into it.
Can you sign in?
Just on Facebook. You want me to just go to the page? Yeah. Or I thought you wanted us to sign in. like, sign in on it.
Business.facebook.com. Yeah, when I,
I can sign in. So I'm not signed in. Is it?
it's okay. Let me see yours. Let's see if we can do this this way. Let's see if we can do this as Cindy.
It's a professional account, but it's not real estate.
Okay,
There's
let's see.
nothing there, so it's just a chat.
Are you logged into the,
Yeah.
the thing here too?
What?
Are you in the Zoom?
No,
It's
I'm
okay,
not.
then, oh, you're not. Not in the Zoom, hold on. So I need you to join the Zoom. Did you get an email? Send you the Zoom link. All right, let's see if we can do this. All right. I don't know what it wants me to pay. And I don't want to go through. Let's see if yours works though before I do it. Let's see. No, doesn't speak. Let's see if yours works before I do it.
You can log in my account.
Ads manage. No, I don't want to go in. I need to go in as you. Yeah, but I want you to go in the ads manager. There you go. All right, let's see if we can do this. Let's see, custom audience. Which one do you want? There's business account. This one? Anyone real estate? Well, it'll be fun to see. Okay, coming back, girl. Okay, you can do it. All right, so I need you to get. Yeah, can you join the Zoom? Okay, guys, we got one. Let's go to the calendar. On the calendar from today. Yeah, your Outlook. Okay, so while Cindy's doing that, I'm going to show you. So what we do is we go into Remind. Okay, which we all know we get from MLS. And we go to search. And we're going to pull up a community. So again, we're going to think about a community that we think could have equity, that we think could be an area that we want to try to target. So let's say, and we want to make sure that we don't have listing. Yay. That we have properties. You see that up here? For some reason, when you open Remind, a lot of times it auto populates to listing, which is really annoying. And then up here. There you go. You good. Then up here in the search bar, we're gonna put in, let's say, Keene's. Hello. Keene's Point. Oh, goes away. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do this for Anna. I'm gonna put Laureate Park. Laureate Park for Anna. Laureate Park. And so then as it pulls up, you go to neighborhoods and then, did I spell Laureate Park wrong? Laureate Park, no. Neighborhoods, there it is. Click on it. And then these are all the people in Laureate Park. Now they all have to be shown on the screen, otherwise they won't populate into the search. Ah, come back, come back. No, no, no. Okay. Oh my God, my map's going crazy. Okay, so we're gonna go back to this in a second. Now we're gonna go over to. Oh wait, you don't have this one. Oh my gosh, all that for math and you don't have it. Okay, that's okay, because what I'm gonna do is let you share the screen. That doesn't, you just can't go on there, but that's okay. That doesn't matter. Hold on, keep that up there. That is all good. I'm like, no way. I fell down, give you the opportunity to share screen. Okay, now you're gonna be, hold on. I don't know, seriously. Seriously? All right. Share screen. You have to do your finger. Okay. My screen recording. Actually, don't want that. Here it is. Yeah, there you go. All right, there we go. So now we go to here we go. So we go to the meta, and let me show you where it was. So confirm. We go to create an audience, just like we did. And then when you do that, you have to find out, you say create now. And then we had to hit the ads manager. You guys see what that is? Why it makes us go through 50 steps? The answer is because it's Facebook. And it wants to frustrate us every time we're in there. And it works. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, so we hit ads manager. When we get into, there may be a way to get there another way. I just don't know what it is. So I'm just gonna be very upfront. Because they move things all the time.
Beyond fish.
Yes, so you hit create custom audiences. You see that? It's going to make you create a business page. It's going to take you through those steps. You're going to have to do that first. And then it'll reopen this page again. Try it. Say create custom page, and then it's going to make you link it. It'll make you link it. Why does it make you link it 5 times? I don't know, because it can't remember anything. I just had to link mine again because I've linked it, 20 times already. Every time I do my social media class, an advanced class, I teach this, and I have to relink it every time. Why? I don't know. Just to piss me off. I don't know. I don't know why Facebook does it. That I don't care because I'm so happy we can still have our list.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. So now I have to figure out why I have to put a credit card in here. I don't know, but it's gonna be whatever. So we go to customer list and you say next. Okay. Now, how to prepare your list. You see, say download file template. That is weird. Okay, why did yours not download? Do you not have like a Word or something?
I do.
You do.
Do it again.
Download file template. I don't know what is that. Okay, normally what happens when you hit download file template, it will show you, it comes into like an Excel form. Do you have Excel?
I mean,
That is so weird. Then you hit next, and then it'll show you, so you can put the email, the phone number, the person's age. Okay, that's what it should look like. We're not going to put value, so we're going to say no value is included. By checking this box, yep, we're going to maintain their forms, sure. And then, oh, here you go, download the file. What is that? All right, see how there's the CSV file template? For some reason, when I do it in Cindy's computer, I don't know what this is. Something special, but usually you'll actually, it will open in Excel and it just shows you how they want it, name, email, and age if you have it. Okay. And then you upload your file. Okay. And then you just name your audience and it's now saved in your account until Facebook chooses to forget it. Because I've had it in there like a bunch of times.
So we got our territory.
Yep.
How we
So
can-
we're going to go, I'm going to say stop share for a second.
Oh, that was something separate.
That's how you're going to upload it to Facebook. So when you're in, oh, this is special. I'm not sure. I think we're still in Queens Point, right? Okay. I'm in Remind.
Right,
Okay.
me too.
I
And
think,
it's my neighborhood.
okay. Then what you're going to do. All right, here we go. Wow, that's really weird and special. All at the same time. So unique and weird. We're going to go ahead and add this to our, okay, it's gone. Where'd it go? It's so gone. You're going to add it to your, oh, here it goes. What in the world? I'm just going to close Remind. Remind is acting weird. I want to reopen it. Give me a second. Open Remind again. Here's Remind. So when you open Remind, you choose your community. It comes up, and then you're going to select them and add them to your cart.
Okay.
Okay. So this is all weird and tiny.
sharing your screen.
Am I sharing my screen? Oh, can you guys see my screen? Yeah, thank you.
Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, I'm looking.
Can you guys see my screen? Yeah? Is everybody, Laura? No? Oh, you guys can't see my screen. Hold on. You guys are like, what is happening? Share screen.
I'm so lost.
Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, that's why you're lost, because you couldn't see my screen. I mean, hello, what was wrong? I don't understand it. Okay, so you're in Remind, you hit search, right? Remind is right out of MLS. And 20 years later, it will open. And when it finally does, in the upper left-hand corner, you're going to write in the community that you want to download the people. You make sure, see here, I want you to look at this. It doesn't say listing. You make sure it says properties are highlighted, right? You type in the community, which I'm saying Laureate Park for Anna. And then it's going to go down to neighborhood. And I'm going to select it. See, neighborhoods. And I'm just going to click on it. And then it shows up, right?
Wait, Carrie, I'm sorry, where's Remind?
It's under MLS. It's one of the tools.
Yeah.
Where, I'm here.
Mhm. Yep, it's right there.
No, they go to the, go to make, yeah, go to matrix.
Go into Matrix.
Yep.
And then the
forward.
right-hand side, one of those links it has says Remine, Remine.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And then this will eventually, oh, it did open. There it is. Okay, and it's so slow.
Can we have AI do this for us?
Wouldn't that be great? Well, eventually, I'm sure one day, yeah. Okay. And then once you can actually see everything on your page, which mine is moving at the speed of ice.
Is that what it's selected? It's highlighted?
Yeah, but you have to select the whole thing. It all has
Oh.
to be shown in your screen, because if it's not, then you can't highlight them all. Well, it would be good, except my screen is
Yeah.
like special and close. Let's see.
Select all.
All right, here we go. I'm getting something. We're getting something, guys. All right, here we go. Oh my God, this is like beyond painful. How was the internet when I was gone? I mean, was it great? This is like wonderful, right? Totally normal.
Oh, I think it's. Okay. Going back on it.
Really? Really?
I haven't had a problem.
I don't know what to say. All right. Well, once it goes up there, here, maybe I'll pull this out. See if it loads.
But I mean, good things are trying to run a good system.
Such a great question, Kathy. I would love to know the answer to what you're saying. I wish I did. Okay, it's showing up now, but. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Barry, we're not seeing your screen again.
Really? Weird. Okay, well, let me let it load and then I'll let you in. It kicked you off. It said none for you. Okay, now you can see, right? Okay, reloaded, thank God. All right. And now, see how the whole box is shown? And then nothing. Okay, you go all the way to the right-hand side of the screen. And eventually you will see, you're gonna say, see, I have 20, I think that says 26, 2076 or something like that, right? You have to click this select all box, which I clicked, but you know, 20 years later. And then you see this cart button. As soon as that actually gets highlighted, this button will become now activated, and you're clicking that and you're gonna add it to your cart. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Select all. Okay, and then you put it in your cart. Yep, and you gotta name the cart. Keep it all together as one word. Uh-oh. Looks like you're about to reach my 10,000 limit. Okay, great.
Oh, it has to be one word, you said?
Or like connected with the underline or something. Really? Make sure you don't have 10,000 people in there.
Nope, 284.
No, in all of your cart. Do you have other things in your carts?
Ow. Darn it.
Okay, let me see yours.
I think I'll skip.
What's the community? Add to carts.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys don't want to meet that same thing, right? Separate again. And.
You don't need it anymore.
No, thank you. Okay, so you guys see that? Now, once you get them in your cart, you gotta go back over here, which God help, oh my Lord. And then you go and hit carts.
Okay, so you go back to state.
No, you're in Remind, you hit carts.
Okay.
You click on one of them. And then you're gonna have to hit select all and then export. And then you're gonna take that list and you're only gonna use the name, the email, we don't have the age. And if you have multiple emails, you can use multiple emails. You're gonna upload that into Facebook. That is your custom list. Do you guys want to continue this one next week? Should we continue this training?
I want to do an ad today.
Mhm.
You did what? I didn't see where the name came out.
You need proper address. Probably need mailing address, just to make sure. I would definitely add in here too, just because we're gonna use it for other things. Ah, there we go. Where'd it go? Oh, that's okay. Wait
Can you start typing it? Would it come out?
Yeah, you can. You've seen this already, yeah. Oh, smart. And then export. There you go.
Okay, so I didn't have to check names or.
Nope. So mine is working so slow. Okay, so guys, what we're gonna do is we're going to continue this step 2 next Monday.
But it's Memorial Day.
So we will hopefully have better luck with our internet, but we will continue taking the Remind list. We'll create our custom list in Facebook and then finish the ad in Facebook to get the seller.
Hey, next Monday's my birthday.
I lied, the following Monday. Actually, no, let's do this, well, we can try to do it Thursday. We maybe do this Thursday, what do you think? Okay, I just have to see if I have to be in Ocala. If I don't have to be in Ocala, we do this Thursday. If not, it'll be the following Monday, but.
The columns to export is owner information.
I like owner information, property information, and equity. Because we're gonna use it for other things, and then I just take exporting those 3 things that Facebook wants, and I create, well, let me show you this. I'm gonna close out a Remind because it's slowing me way down. And I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna say Facebook. Mhm. Facebook. Mm, okay, I can't see it in here. Well, we will do the rest. Let me stop the. Okay, so can everybody see? I'm not sharing, right? So for you guys online, we're gonna continue this. It may be Thursday, I'll update you, or it'll be the following Monday, because of course we're off for Memorial Day. But we're gonna continue, we'll create our custom list, and we're gonna upload it into Facebook and then on Boost, so that we can actually go after sellers in Facebook. You like it? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Okay. Bye, guys. Thanks for coming.
Like that one, mailing address.